If you missed the last time we did a RV video, we went and picked the RV up. My dad found a great deal, and so we was able to get the roof all sealed in. So go check out that video if you haven't. The link will be down in the description.
Yeah, so we were renovating this RV for Jared's parents, Tim and Carolyn, which is pretty exciting to be able to get to do. They came down to visit and kind of check out the RV for the first time in real life, make up a game plan of what we want to do for this renovation.
Get your order, please.
In building with earth bags, we discovered our family thrived creatively and grew stronger by working side by side. We welcome you to be a part of our family for this week's adventure. We were a little nervous having them look at it for the first time. The amount of work that needs to be done on it was more than what we were expecting, so it was just like, is it going to be okay? But fortunately, they both liked it.
You brought the counter all the way, then you could.
Yeah, you could set it on top.
Underneath that, you'd have
They both had instantly ideas of what they wanted to do with it, which is really exciting too.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll have that as countertop then, and then the stove pull out.
And then when you wanted the stove, you just pull it out.
That would be perfect. Carolyn and I are gonna take out this floor while the guys, Tim and Jared,
supervise.
Yeah. They're gonna make a list of the things that we need. But they purchased vinyl flooring yesterday, which is pretty exciting. Jared is gonna show it off for us.
We ended up looking at flooring.
Whoa. Ooh, that's gonna look so pretty in there. Very classy.
It's one of the last steps that needs to be done on the trailer, but nice that they were able to come and pick out the flooring that they wanted, get it out of the way, so they don't have to worry about finding the flooring in the future.
Matches my shoes. My 50-cent Uggs. Well, you ready, Carolyn, to get this flooring out of here?
Let's do it.
All right. Look at you go.
Glued or something.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
What is that, a penny?
Yeah, a little penny in there. We're a penny richer. One of my favorite ways to build a relationship is by doing a project together. And Carolyn was so good-natured with my more chaotic approach to demolition. We had a lot of fun together, and it was definitely good memories made.
There you go.
First piece out of here. What a deal. Alright.
Where are we going to put these at?
Oh, coming in with the real tools. Tim and Jared, they couldn't help themselves and every so often would come in to help with this or that or like come to him and ha at some things, which was fun. But they definitely had good input. And I think we were trying to use various weird types of tools. So you guys got us sorted and we were able to get that thing up.
Yes.
Now, if you've worked with this laminate type flooring, you'll know that these pieces, like, they snap together, they're really easy, they usually float, which means they're not connected to the floor at all. Holy, look at that. It's just silicone, like, absolutely gluing this thing together. And so when the guys wanted to make a list and try to figure out what they wanted to do, I was like, oh, come on, Carolyn, it'll be super easy, we'll just get that floor right out of there. Well, nope, nope, nope. Whoever put that in before, I mean, must have must have thought that thing was going to be in there forever.
Yeah.
Because they siliconed it to the floor. It felt like it was going to be in there forever at that point. Behold the conquering heroes. Yay! We did it. It was us against silicone, and boy, was it a fight. It's kind of interesting. The guys were wondering what was here, and this kind of almost looks like just a stack of wood.
I think they were wanting to get rid of it.
So I don't know if you guys want to see what's in there, but we'd be happy to pull it out. We've got the tools for it right now. But
Yeah, I
Just
looked in
drill it
under
out.
from there, so
RVs obviously have limited space, so it's not nice to find ways to make more space. There was this little step up that we wanted to pull out and see what was under there. Thought that it was just a wraparound seating, but there was actually stuff under there. It was there was water routing, electrical cables that went through there.
look at him go.
so there is water line. Well, if we can move these lines
Around.
back here,
The step up was massive, and what was in there was very small, so it'll be easy to reroute those two things from what I understand in the future. So not a big deal, and definitely scored a couple more feet out of that floor, which is awesome.
Yes.
More for the living space.
Back in the trailer here. I'm gonna take this RV screen door slide, which is this here. There should be something here. All right, that was a little bit easier than I was expecting, but as you can see, whoop, whoop, nice and simple. Each year we get the monsoons, buckets and buckets and buckets of rain, like
Hopefully.
One test down. Now let's do the little thing on the other side of here, this deal. Every day in the evening we'll get a bunch of rain. A few more projects to make this RV ready for that stage. We got this right here. The siding trim needs to be redone, basically.
And some vents and stuff like that to make it watertight.
Peel that off, take it off, and then I have this replacement door here. I'm gonna stick on there. And there we go. It's a bit windy, but I'm honestly pretty happy with this. I made a little bit of a boo-boo. I don't know if you can really tell, but these holes need to be on the top side to keep it for water getting in. I installed this upside down. Yay! Well, learning experiences. The trim needs to be reset. As you can see, we have the separation here. You can even see the edges of the fiberglass in here. In case I can get away with how fast I can do this, because
The monsoons are upon us. We thought we had a month, but they all came very early this year.
yeah, normally they start around July 4th.
Yep.
This time,
June. Yeah.
So.
met all of our goals for this RV renovation up to this point. We wanted to make sure that that thing was going to be watertight, enough to be able to handle some rain. It's not all there from what I understand. There's definitely some other things that we want to do to make it even more ready for the rain.
Yeah.
But if it comes down now,
it'll be okay.
the demoed floor was a fun little bonus to do with Carolyn, so I'm glad we got to do that as well. Any chance that we can pull some stuff out of there, we're definitely going to be taking as well. I cannot wait to see it completely renovated and Tim and Carolyn getting some use out of it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us this week. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. The 4th of July is coming up, and we have a brand new design just for the occasion. Freedom with this flag flying high. If you order now, it should get there in time so you can wear it for the 4th of July. If you missed last week's video, we also had a mention of a new t-shirt design that we put out, My Little Homestead sunflower with a little bee on it. So if you missed that and you're like, oh, that design is really fun, I'd love to get that, the link will be down in the description. Also too, if you missed the announcement and the video that popped up, we are back doing the podcasts again, which are super fun. So if you would like to comment, ask some questions, or maybe you still have some ideas for both this project or projects that we're doing around the homestead or new ones, be sure to let us know down in the comments. We read them. Really appreciate you taking the time to do that. We look forward to hanging out with you on Monday for that podcast.
Bye.
Brought his stick.
Will you
Brought
chase?
his stick.
I actually threw the ball and he wouldn't chase it this morning.
He wanted a stick.
You get the hard
You come in and make it look all easy, and then I'm like, yeah.
It was easy. And then you get oh.
Alright. Oh, it was, I think it was like, stuck.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
Jared's dad, Tim, and Jared are definitely related. We were in looking at various RV parts at a used RV place, and they just randomly started like measuring a piece of plastic that they were gonna buy with their foot. And there was no words exchanged. They did it. They fell into step together. And even your mom was like, oh, measuring it with your foot. Like, she had to voice it because it was so funny.
Measure it by your foot.
2 peas in a pod, for sure. Very cute.